Children love parents more than parents love children. I say that to most groups I speak to or individual clients, what have you, and they're like, oh, no, no fucking way does my child love me more than I love them. And I say, really? Consider sort of the opposite or the inverse of that. And it's simply this: a child will endure far more at the hands of a parent than a parent would ever endure at the hands of a child. In fact, I get clients into their 40s, 50s, and 60s, still 70s even, still taking care of a parent who shit on them when they were a small child or a teenager or into their 20s or 40s, or were still controlling them in their 30s and their 50s, still doing it. Still trying to get that love, that approval, that acceptance, that appreciation, that acknowledgement of all they were put through, maybe even an apology, although apology seldom does enough because very often it's a 50-cent apology for a $500 crime. And very often the one most seeking that approval is the one who is shit on most, when maybe their own siblings have abandoned the parent long ago. And very often the parent that they're trying to get that approval from has been dead for a decade or more. Still longing to get that approval. That's how powerful that love of the child for the parent truly is. So if you are a parent of a child, a young child, a teenager, a 30-something, whatever it is, that child is still longing for your approval, your appreciation of who they are, not who you want them to be. They've heard enough of your expectations. They've heard enough of how fucking disappointed you are in them. They've had enough of your fixing them, saying, well, you really should. By the way, are you aware of the fact that every time you say should to someone, you are fundamentally saying to them, I don't like who you are, you should be this. Oh, thanks very much. Go fuck yourself. Right. The challenge is, with great power comes great responsibility. You have so much power because this little being, when they first start, you have all the power. You are fundamentally God. You have infinite power to that child, and they want nothing more than to have your approval, to have your love. But you also have to be firm with them. So it requires warmth and firmness. If you're too firm, you can turn the child, you can cow that child forever, and they will forever be meek for the rest of their life, or they'll turn into an absolute tyrant. If you're too soft with that child, you can turn the child into an absolute tyrant, or you can turn them into a forever giver. So it's got to be a balance of both. Whether it's two parents or one parent, it has to be both. But forever you must remember that child is longing for your approval, for your appreciation, for your kindness, not your manipulation, your control, and your motherfucking judgment. Have a kick-ass day.